This video will walk you through the diagnostics test for our PHTT series. Start off by removing 3 screws to take off the top. Slide it backwards and then push it up. Plug the unit into its power source. Flip the on switch and wait for the temp to display pre and humidity to display HT. Then press the top display values button and the bottom set values button simultaneously. It takes approximately 10 seconds of holding the 2 buttons to get into diagnostics mode. SAD will display for 3 seconds, and then the unit will automatically check all LED lights by flashing them on and off, including lighting all display segments. Clamp your amp probe on the black cord wire that's your incoming power line. When measuring incoming line power, for 120 volts, add 2 amps for the fans, or at 220 volts, add 1 amp. Current readings may vary slightly than those listed above. This is normal and dependent on the actual voltage and element resistant tolerance. Press the left encoder knob to turn the air heat relay on. The total amp seen should be approximately 25 for a PHTT 12P KFC or 16.7 for a PHTT 6P KFC. Turn it off and the motor amp should be approximately 2.1. Our total amps read 18, that's including the 2 amps for the fan and 1.9 for the motor amps. Press the right encoder knob to select the next parameter, the water heat relay. Press the left encoder knob to turn the water heat relay on. The total amp seen should be approximately 16.7. As you can see, we got 16.9. Then you can turn the water heat relay off, and your only motor amp seen should be 2.1, and we read about 1.9. 2 important things to note. Turning on the water heat relay in service and diagnostic mode is independent of any float level logic and therefore does not require any specific float level, or for that matter, it doesn't even need to have a float present. If only motor amps are seen when either air or water heat relays are turned on, then there's probably a bad part or a wiring problem in the unit. Press the right encoder knob to select the next parameter, the water valve relay. Only use if the water filled option is installed. Press the left encoder knob to turn USR on and confirm that the water turns on and all the way off. Press the right encoder knob to select the next parameter, the single float switch relay. Depending on the vintage of your unit, you could either have a float ball or a conductive probe. Since we're starting with no water in the pan, water is not touching the probe, so the left dash is down. As water fills, water touches the probe, the left dash goes up, making a chirp sound. The center dash will flash, as you notice, about every 3 to 5 seconds, indicating that there is power to the sensor. The dash on the right for older standard units is up or down indicator for units with the double float switch. Ours is always up due to the jumper between REF and high on the control board. Now you have 2 options. You can either drain the water or lift the element out of the water. We chose to pull the drain plug to let the water out. As the water drains, water will go below the probe and the dash on the left will also go down. Pressing the right encoder after the end of the last parameter will turn all relays off and exit service and diagnostic mode, displaying set point values for 3 to 5 seconds before reverting back to normal operations. If you have any questions, please contact our service department.